Hello and welcome to fresponse.com. Today we're going to wrap up our series on the new fresponse version 7 Linux examiner by talking about the fresponse Accelerator. For those of you familiar with fresponse, the Accelerator is the application used to connect to fresponse instances from examiner machines where you may not necessarily have a licensed dongle installed. In our example here, we're going to make sure we have a dongle on our local machine so we can start fresponse on some remote machines. But in your case, you may not have a dongle and you may be using the Accelerator directly. So you see we're doing the FRACEUI. This is going to open up our Accelerator. We're going to add in our fresponse specific username and password that we had set up. And of course, we'll change any of the ports, etc. as necessary. Just like with the normal fresponse Accelerator, we need to tell it what the hosts are that we're looking to talk to. We can do this by IP address or host name. IPv4 and IPv6 both supported. So then we'll go ahead and we can add in a colon, port, and path, or we can have it automatically provide that for us. The validate option allows us to make sure we've got everything set up correctly. All right, so we've got our entries in that we're going to go ahead and connect to, and we'll go and hit submit. So what this is doing is this is running some command line tools to go out and talk to those individual subjects and get their targets as well as authenticate to them. So we can select the targets we want to put in, we want to mount. We go ahead and again put in that username and password value. We can cache it so that it's saved for the future. And then we'll go ahead and put a destination for where we want to save these to. And this is going to create 3 different mount points, our disk 1, our disk 1 slice 1, our disk 1 slice 2. It's going to put those different mount points on our machine locally. So we can access those mount points either via Terminal or Explorer. Here you'll see on the desktop the individual flat files that represent that information. And those flat files are just like we've covered in other videos. They're the raw data available on the remote machine as you read from the file. All right, we can then simply select those items and unmount them, which will disconnect them from our machine. Again, the Accelerator is useful in situations where you have no locally attached fresponse dongle. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the subjects from our view by selecting and removing them. That's not going to remove the software from the remote machines. It's purely going to clear out our view. All right, that should cover it for the 3 different videos for fresponse version 7 for Linux. There are also videos on our website for Windows and Apple OS X. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions. Thanks and have a great day.